Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today, Nati Oben Egben, Mrs. Elizabeth Vandy, Dr. Lonsing, and Mr. Unisa Vandy. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, we are continue where we stopped yesterday or pause yesterday, and I want to hand over to Dr. Lonsington for his opening as the founder and president of Prestige Croissant Consulting Firm. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Excellency. Good morning.
Is
Good
it
morning.
possible to open your camera?
I would have done that, but
Okay, that's fine.
yeah,
That's
the
fine.
environment is dark.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, man. Uh, I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate God first for bringing us to this sixth day of project management program. And before I go further, let me quickly appreciate my own mother, our own mother, Professor Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu, for always being strong. No matter the stress, she's always strong to accept any tax. Yesterday, she said that I over double tax her. Mama, God bless you for always accepting my tax. The Lord strengthen you. And to you that is in this class today, I welcome you to this class and I urge you to pick up your pen, pick up your books so that you pick a lot of things home. It is better you sit in the class and listen and activate your memory than the certificate giving. All the best. I wish you all success in your endeavor. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for your generosity opening speech for this morning, your kindness, and also the opportunity to come together again on this platform. I want to first appreciate all our great scholars, our great learners, our great leaders that are joining us today. Thank you so much. I want to welcome one of my great leaders in Yes You Can International, Dr. Patrick. No, sorry, Dr. Tipak from Canada. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. This is the thank you. You want to say something quickly?
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay, thank you, sir.
dear
So,
Dr. Elizabeth.
thank you so
I
much.
am Dick Paul. At present, I am not in Canada. At
Okay.
present, I am in Sweden,
Yeah, that's
in
where you
Scandinavian
travel to.
country.
Yes,
And I came here
to
to
learn.
to here late. Sorry for
Okay.
that, because I'm in the something in the a summit, and
Okay.
I remember you have started 10 o'clock. I just came out from the
Okay.
meeting to
Thank you,
join
sir.
this, and I hope you may know from tomorrow,
Yes.
World Peace Award is going on
Okay. All
in.
right, sir. So we need to continue the progress. We want to
Yes,
continue the
thank you
program.
so
Thank you
much.
so much for showing up. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna start. I want to welcome Mr. Clinton. Say thank you so much for joining us, and many more that'll be joining us later, because this is a master class from PCCF from Nigeria, and we have been collaborating together for this diploma on project management, and I do not take that opportunity for granted. Okay, so at the moment we're gonna be starting straight away so that we can gain as much as we can gain. Like I said yesterday, we are all together learning. So please be ready to answer some of my questions and be ready as well to ask your own questions, and let us flow together this morning. So the time now is 10:15. and I'm going to start off straight away. Okay. Hold on a second. Just have to put this thing together. Okay. Right. And then we have the voice. That's it. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us today. We are on my own second section of diploma in project manager, which management, which we started yesterday. And I want to believe that you've enjoyed our coming together to learn together yesterday. I believe you've picked up one or two things. Thank you so much for coming back this morning. I do not take your time for granted, especially on this day, which is Saturday, busy day for many families. So I do not take your time for granted. So thank you so much for joining us today. And like we said, we started the program 10 days diploma in project management since Monday, 19th of May, 2025. And we have various amazing experts, teachers teaching us since then on the WhatsApp. And permit me, because I'm comfortable with my Zoom sometimes because I work in the evening, and also that is my platform. I'll be able to record so that we can send the same thing that we've learned this morning. We can post it on the WhatsApp in the evening for people to also benefit from this teaching. I started mine yesterday. We talked about risk management strategy for large scales projects. And today, which is one of my favorite, part of it is my favorite, and that is the role of leadership in project success. And please join us as we continue again on tomorrow. Many leaders will be teaching us, and the next time you will come back to I'm not too sure what I'm going to do, but the next time that I'll be teaching, which will be the last day, will be on the 28th of May 2025. So thank you so much for joining us. These are various books we've written, and my name is Elizabeth. Happens to have a small degree, which is bachelor degree in business and management at University of Northampton, UK. And apart from that, I've done some leadership and business in diplomas in various universities and institutes, and I've been honored in several ways as well. So I'm the founder of Y.Y.C.I International and president of Y.Y.C.I International Academy. So these are our various books, and if you're interested in grabbing any of our books, please visit www.amazon.uk.co or www.amazon.com. Thank you. So once again, I want to thank the founder and the president of PCCF, the organizers of this 10 days online diploma in project management, and also the opportunity for us to collaborate together. I want to say thank you. I also want to thank all our participants and learners. Thank you so much for coming together, and all the co-trainers and leaders. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Okay, so we need to start. Today will be the role of leadership in project success. But before we go into the leadership in project success, I would like to share something that is very important. So I'm going to put my slides down from here so that we can see our face to face, because I'm facing the leaders. So welcome, Dr. Motola. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Welcome, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, Mr. Seko. Dolly, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, Definition: a leadership is a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achievement of a goal. And I believe all of us on this platform are leaders. But everyone is a leader, but everyone is not an effective leader. And that is the main reason why we are learning, because we want to continuously making ourselves better, transforming our leadership, and also be an effective and impactful leader. So an effective leader processes extra potentials that not every leader possesses. A leader is someone who sees how things can improve, someone who motivates others to move towards that better vision or dreams. A leader moves people to do something. A leader sees vision and encourages people to wait towards that vision. We are all born to become a leaders, but the problem is that some of us are not aware about this. A leader sees vision. A leaders form a team to work towards a vision and delegate tasks. A leader makes a difference. A leader inspires and motivates others. A leader provides a vision and also delegates and empowers the team. A leader creates and innovates new ideas. A leader appreciates time and people. A leader adds value to himself by studying and learning and researching in any curriculum, in any professions, and also add values to others. A leader has a vision, a dream, and a desire. So, I believe that's the background of this our teaching today, because you need to know that you are a leader to serve people, to add value to people, to motivate people, to lead people, to listen to people, and to empower the people. So, and that is the background of us. If we are going to be talking about the leadership that leads the people team to carry out or to manage the project. So ask yourself this morning, do you think you can be a strong, impactful, and influential leader and do more by achieving your goals together? Do you think you can develop persistence and winning attitude to purpose and passion and life goals as a leader? Because you are the driver, you are the pioneer, and that is why you are a leader. So the question I also need to ask is, do you have the mindset of a leader? Likewise, we need to know that it is so important to understand this, that the state of your mind will determine how you lead your team. The state of your mind will determine how you perceive the situation and perceive the project that you want to do, either it's going to come up successfully or not, and perceive the people that will be working with you. So, there are three characteristics of a leader. Number one, yes, you are opportuned and you have the grace to become the leader of a team that will achieve a goal or carry out a project. But it is not really necessary your making that you are in that position. It's the grace of God. And those that are leading, they might be younger than you, older than you, educated more than you. So that's the reason these three characteristics of a leader is very important. Number one, respect yourself. Number two, respect others. Number three, take responsibility and lead. Responsibility of your action is very paramount. So like I said, the state of your mind will determine how you perceive and respect those around you, those you are leading, and even your team to carry out this project. The state of your mindset will determine how you embrace differences, because we are all different. How you embrace imperfection, because no one is perfect. And how you embrace diversity and humanity, because we are still human beings. So for the leader to lead, direct, manage people, we need to know how to relate. So that's the first thing. Yes, the project is there for us to manage, but you cannot manage it by yourself alone. And that is why you will need others to work together to carry out this project. So let me also give you this formula. E plus R is equal O. E stands for project in this area now, in what we're doing today. R stands for respond, how you manage, how you respond to the project, how you see the outcome of the project, because you have to see beyond. And then, how do you overcome? And so it is E plus R equals 0. So that means event or project, respond equals overcoming and succeed. So let's quickly move on. What are the 5 R's of a good leader? The framework for effective decision making and leadership will come from number 1, you have to be responsible. Responsible for yourself, your action, responsible for the team that will be working with you, and responsible for the decision making that you will be taking in this time of managing the project. Number 2, recognize. Recognition involves identifying and understanding the key elements of the project. You remember we said a lot of this yesterday. So you need to assess it, analyze it, and also communicate it to your team so that they can understand what is expected of them and what what is expected of you as a leader. So, and then the next one is reflect. You've got to reflect back of the actions being taken already. Are we going the right way? Are we going to the right direction? Are we doing the right thing? Are we using the right tools and equipment? And then resolve. Because in this kind of thing, every leader idea to resolve any conflict is for them to resolve any problem, is for them to know any other challenges around this project, and they will be able to think critically and creatively for them to bring an idea. That doesn't mean that everything has to depend on the leader. The leader also needs to be able to reason together with the members of the team, because we all together, we can make it and succeed on this project. So you might have an idea, a member of your teams also might have an idea. And so when you come to the table and brainstorm those ideas, from it, you'll be able to solve your problem around the project and even the project itself, and then reinforce. So let me recap that, because I'm going to ask you a question quickly. 5 framework for effective decision making and leaders in this managing project will be the responsible, recognize, reflect, resolve, and reinforce. Okay, because I'm going to ask you a question quickly before we move to our next one. Now, before I ask that question, the big question I ought to ask myself and yourself, is why do we need to change our mindset? Why do we need to shift our mindset? Why is mindset important in this section that we are teaching on? Why do we need to grow and renew our mindset? Because mindset is everything. We can be going for all courses and diplomas and masterclass and every other thing. But if your mindset is still fixed mindset, you are telling yourself and your members of your team that we will do it the way they've been doing it. There's no need to change. We follow the syllabus or we follow the principles to carry out this project. But then, if you try to shift your mindset from fixed mindset to growth mindset and renew your mind, then you will tell your group, your team, to say, this project is a big challenge, but we can overcome it. We don't have to necessarily, yes, we can adapt to the previous or whatever is on the ground, the policies, the procedures, but we can do better by increasing our knowledge, like we are doing here today. Increasing our knowledge, researching more, studying, see ways we can push this project to another level. Because sometimes this project, you can do it, you can manage it properly, but at the same time, you just don't want to do it like done and dusted. No, you want to add more of your ideas, your new opinions, you want to add it to it. Because renewing your mindset will make you to become an innovative thinker. It makes you to become an innovator. And like you can see in this world now, everybody is being creative because we want to see a new ways of managing project. And I believe that is why you are here on this platform. New ways of managing projects. So mindset is very important. And like I said, it's for you to acquire knowledge and also achieve whatever information you are storing into your mindset. The truth is, if your thoughts are bad, let's, for example, you said to yourself, oh, this project, like I said yesterday, I have never thought about that project, that lesson we did yesterday. I have never said anything about it before. But here comes the big challenge for me. So it is up to me to say, oh no, Dr. Lawson, I can't teach that topic. It's not my style. It's not my line. So I can say that and ignore it. Or I can say, yes, I can go it. I can do it. Yes, I can. And then apart from me saying it that yes, I can, then I need to take action. And what is the action? Read more books, listen to tape, research, see what other people have said about it. And then that is the mindset we all need to bring. This is the mindset that we all need to renew. This is the mindset that we need to shift from fixed mindset to growth mindset, from negative to positive, and have a winning attitude or winning mindset. So the mind produces what you think and what you create in the product of your thinking. Your thought fixes your boundary and it will either limit you or expand your boundary. So for what I have said before, I did mention 5 R's frameworks for effective decision making and a leader in managing projects. So the first question of the day is, can you share with me the 5 frame that I just mentioned? So I want you to do it quickly. 5 section I just mentioned. 5 R's for effective leadership. 5 R's. because it's very, very important that we know this. So I want all my friends on this platform to please quickly chat me up and make sure you are texting. I'm not waiting longer. I want only 2 seconds for us to do this, please. I want us to know, okay, Dr. Elizabeth, Vandy, please mention
Yes,
your 5.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, the five areas for effective management in terms of project is responsible. You should be responsible for everything that you do in terms of the arrangement, in terms of let's say responsibility when you are setting up. And the next one is recognize. Recognize the project, recognize your team members, and also recognize the environment that you are working in. After you have done that, you reflect. When you reflect, then you think of what you are about to do, if it is important, if it is okay for the environment. After you have reflected, then you resolve. If there is any issue there, you resolve the problem or you resolve the project into some active work that the core team members will be able to work effectively. Then the next one you reinforce. After doing the reinforcement, like you come with heavy team, you work out, and then the work becomes successful in that reinforcement. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Dr. Elizabeth, get in touch with Dr. Lonson because I'm so impressed the way you answered this question. And I will release the ebook on mindset for you free of charge. I will give it to Dr. Lonson.
Thank
So
you so
thank you
much.
so much for being the first person to answer my questions this morning and
Thank you.
also answering it impressive. So let's see others on the chat box. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you so much. Responsible, recognition, reflect, resolve, and reinforce. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Second. Responsible, reflect, recognize, resolve, and reverse. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So when I ask questions, please be the first to quickly answer my questions. I was waving to my young scholars behind Dr. Lonson Tom. Thank you so much. So the book I will be releasing will be Mindset, 101 Mindset. So I'm going to send it to Dr. Lonson and it's going to send it direct to Mrs. Elizabeth Vandy. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Hello, I'm saying hello to you, my son behind Dr. Lonson. How are you? You are joining your dad to learn this morning. That's good. That's good. Okay, so let's move on. All right. So we want to move on to the next section. Next sections of this. I will just show you quickly. Okay, so these are some of the quotes that resonate with being a leader. For leaders to lead, direct, and manage people, we need to know how to relate with them. Very important. How to communicate with them, how to relate with them, how to motivate them, how to encourage them so that both of you or all of you in the team will be able to meet up the target by this project that you as a leader are managing. But wisdom builds, wisdom teaches, wisdom expands, and understanding implements. And I believe all leaders should acquire that wisdom because wisdom is the principal thing according to the scripture. Wisdom is the principal thing, and in all our getting, we get better understanding. I do also mention about the mindset, and I said the state of your mindset will determine what you see, what you hear, faith, ignorance. It will determine what you see. Are you seeing obstacles or challenges or opportunities from the project you are carrying on? Do you see it that yes, it is possible to carry it on and to be successful before you start leading people towards that? And then how's your faith? Is it faith or is it fear? Is it ignorance? Maybe because you can't be bothered to study more and gain more information, or you are gaining more information to know better about the project, the environment, and the people that will benefit from that project. We also can see that the leader can also, they can see failure or success. They can be afraid to fail, or they can see failure as if they are not meeting up to the target. Or they can see the failure to say that, well, failure is just the reality that you've made an attempt and you can do it again, getting better and better. Even this state of mindset also can lead a leader to be weak in that area. But then, weak is not the point. It's an area for you to develop yourself in order to be an effective leader in managing this project. They can see threat instead of opportunity, or they can see negative or positive. So that is more reason why our mindset is very important in managing and carry out the project. The state of your mind will determine your network, net worth, association, friends, and group you belong to, because they will feed you with the information. So what you are hearing is very important. Some people might tell you that that project can never be achievable. Yes, but what about you? What are you believing? Because you are the leader of this, carrying out this project. You are the manager that is managing people to carry out this project. Or you yourself, you are managing the project itself. So are you going to surround yourself with negative people that will discourage you or put you down or stop you or limit you? Become a visionary of something and gather your strong team to work with you. Very important. So you are the visionary of that project. That project is in your hands. It's your baby to nurture. So are you going to do something fantastic and also gather the right and strong team? Even if they are not strong, you can make them strong, because you will be able to empower them, motivate them, inspire them, and work together with them. So that's it. But another thing is, everything in life requires hard work. If you're going to carry out or manage any project, you have to put more time into it. You have to work hard. You have to stay focused and be determined to win and to achieve this project. So everything in life requires hard work, dedication, commitment, sacrifice sometimes. Go extra length. Even sometimes you might want to invest in that project. Oh, yes. Because some projects, like we were saying yesterday, we have a large, skills project. It's different from when you just have a small project. So you have to go extra lengths to invest more, and also play honesty in whatever you're doing. Let them know that at least you are trying your best, and your best can be, but can need more for you to do the job. Okay, so now the next question will be, how can the role of a leader bring success to any company? Any company, organization, government, wherever you find yourself, either in your own organization or working for others as a manager, as a leader. So, how can this role then of a leadership bring success to a company? Leaders are the driving force behind an organization, steering it towards its goals, shaping its culture, influencing its overall performance. Their role in enhancing employee morale, providing strategy direction, and managing change in critical to the success of any organization. This one is very, very important. And I'm going to ask you the questions, and I want you to quickly type it on the chat box so that you can get this particular thing. How can the role of leadership bring success to a company? So I would like my fellow leaders to say something. It might be the one you know, it might be the one I've just related to you. So can you please type on the chat box, please? How can a leadership, because that is main topic of today. So I want you to join me by suggesting, and maybe from what I've listed or from your own heart. So I want to hear from you. Okay, please type on the chat box. Hard work and going extra miles. Thank you, Dr. Omotola Shobowale. More, please. We are about how many of us? 11 here. Only Dr. Shobowale. Please, I want you. I just told you, and I want you to do something quickly. And Dr. Sekon, please write something on the chat box for me. Yeah, Mr. Clinton, please. Mrs. Elizabeth, don't give up on me. I want us to recap on what I just said because it's very important. That is the main purpose of our studying, coming to study today. That is our main topic. So I want you to write something down for me, please. Welcome, Ambassador Adesoji Talabi. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so please write something or raise your hands and say something. Quickly. I did say that we are all learning together. Did I? Or we are all teachers this morning? Okay, Mrs. Elizabeth, thank you so much. See, you earn your book. Okay, please respond. Miss Elizabeth Vandy, thank you so much, sir. You can see by writing. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Clinton. Mrs. Elizabeth, you want to say something? Thank you so much, sir. Yes, I can see Dr. Omotala also. Thank you. Yes, say something, please.
I just want to get a little point from your quote earlier.
Okay, which
Because
one?
it's directly from your quotes, the books that you wrote, and you have some quotes before our lectures. And that is
Oh,
leading directly to what we are discussing.
okay. Okay, you
So
want me to?
I want to quote from one of your quotes.
Okay,
Like you
okay.
said, for leaders to lead, direct, and manage people, we need to know how to relate with them.
Okay.
So in order for us to lead, we have to know the people we are working with.
Mm-hmm.
Have to know the kind of environment we are working with.
Mm.
We have to know how to manage the people, meaning the workforce.
Mm. Yes,
Yeah.
amazing.
For
Thank you so
yeah.
much. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the contributes too. And I want to see I'm happy this morning because my great leaders are also sharing with me. I can see Ambassador Adesoji, Mr. Sekon, Dr. Motola, and Mr. Clinton and Mr. May. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your response. It's very important that we don't give up on each other. Right. So let me repeat this again. How can the role of a leadership bring success to a company? I also want to say thank you, Mrs. Elizabeth Vandy. Thank you for your contribution. You've said it all. Leaders are the driving force behind an organization, steering it towards its goals. That's number one. Shaping its culture. That's number two. Influencing its overall performance. So their role in enhancing employee morale, providing strategy direction, and managing change is critical to the success of this project. Okay, so let's move on. Thank you so much. So I will keep asking the same questions because other leaders from other places that I've researched has also contributed to my knowledge. So project leaders' roles, responsibilities, salaries, and skills. And this one is an expert within their field. So the role of a leadership in a project is an expert within their field. A project leader can effectively make plans that support project goals and lead this team to perform efficiently. An exceptional project leader is receptive to the feeling of their team members. They work diligently to keep their team engaged, motivated, and focused on the tasks ahead. So at this moment, I want you to examine yourself as a leader in managing this project. Examine yourself. Are you leading the team to focus, to engage, and to be motivated on carrying out these tasks at hand? Are you strong that you'll be able to lift your team up so that you can work together effectively? Are you positive enough so that your team members can feel strong as well and feel positive to be able to carry on this project? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. If in one way or the other you are assessing yourself and you think in one way or the other you are lacking, it's not the end of the road. You can develop yourself. You can strive for more. You can build your confidence by gaining more knowledge yourself, learning, researching, studying, and also watching videos, read books, attend classes. So even if you have this lower knowledge now, you can gain to the advanced level. I saw on the platform yesterday that Dr. Lonson has also uh, introduced to us the advance of this diploma and this project management advance. And I think all of us on this platform, it should be excited. And without anybody calling you or reminding you, you should just go straight to that advance. Because advanced knowledge will help you to gain your full energy and confidence in leading others to carry out the project. There will be some practicals because I'm going to be involved in it. So some of you will have to go out of your way to go and visit one project or the other and watch the way they are carrying out and bring feedback. So it's going to be both the theory, practical, exam, and assessment because I'm going to involve in it. I mean, I've got my energy yesterday. I told you I've never involved in project management, but Dr. Lonson has given me a very good challenge, and I'm seeing um, a lot of opportunities around it. It just made me to say that about 10 years ago, I was actually working with the project managers at environmental Ministry of Environmental in UK here, So I have an idea, but not the something that I really focus on because I worked as the PA to the director. So all their feedbacks when they go for their assignment, their project, other things, and then they come back to the office. I will be the one that they will be reporting all that, so I can package it together and present it to the director. So you can see now that it's now coming back to me, the idea. And believe it or not, project managers or leaders, they are being paid heavily. Like yesterday, somebody mentioned building construction, road construction. It's not an easy task, and at the same time, it's not a low paid job. It's a very high if you can carry out the project. And not only that, it's fulfilling. Imagine being part of the project, the road project, and you finish it up effectively. And you can see millions of people driving along the road. You will feel fulfilled, you will feel satisfied, you will feel great that you are part of those people that really uh, um, carry out the project. So that's why we are doing this. It's very important because you never know where you will land one day. It could be the project director or project manager or the leaders of leaders that are carrying out the project. So you're learning this diploma it's not a waste of time. And like I always say, knowledge is not waste. You just have to keep learning, keep learning. I'm learning as well as all of you on this platform. I've learned a lot from even what I taught yesterday, because I remember when I was coming from work, I have to tune into it and listen to it for almost an hour, listening to part 1 and part 2. So you can see I'm also learning from what I'm sharing with you. So thank you so much for always contributing to my lecture this morning. I really appreciate you. Okay, so let's move on. So what is the project life cycle and its phases? A project life cycle includes 5 phases: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and control, and closure. So managing and tackling the work involved in each project is like a life cycle stage that the leaders must know and involved and engage others to carry out this project. So I will mention it again. The project life cycle includes 5 phases: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, control, and closure. Like I always say, you will need to research more about it, and all your ideas. If you have any ideas of all those things that I've just mentioned, please drop on the chat box and let us learn from you. Okay, so we are moving on. What is it important for project leaders to keep the team motivated? I would like Dr. Omotola to either say something about that or type it on the chat box. Very important. I would
Sorry,
like...
ma, please come again, ma.
Okay, so the question is, why is it important for project leaders to keep the team that will be working with them motivated? Why is it important?
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you so
sound
much for
like
the
it.
opportunity.
Okay, so you can share, you can talk about it if you don't have time to type. So
Okay,
why
ma.
is it? Okay.
Okay, ma. The reason why project managers being leaders should motivate their team or subordinates is because in every work parastatals, there should be a room for motivation. In fact, motivation, positive reinforcement or positive motivation is paramount. That reminds me when I was a former school supervisor. Dealing with adults is very, very difficult. I happens to be training head teachers, public head teachers, and these are people at the age of 60 and above, like that. They want to be like, who is this lady that is training us? But you have to stand firm. And do you know what I use and gain their interest is that in the head, as in for going to recognize the best school, the best head teacher, the best teacher, and the best assistant head teacher for that week. The moment they heard that, can you see that they all rose up like hard, like, hey, our supervisor is going to motivate, and they know me that once I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Do you know that motivation, giving them a small gift, putting their pictures on my social media, celebrating them, goes a long way, that it brought beefing from other schools that saw their pictures being motivated, being celebrated. It makes others to work hard. So motivation, it goes a long way for all subordinate or team members. Thank you, ma'am.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for contributing. And that is very, very important, because if you don't motivate your team members, you will struggle. If you don't motivate your stream member, because you don't know individual. And that's more reason sometimes leaders need to know those that are working with them. So if you don't know, they will struggle, you will struggle. And even sometimes you yourself might be tired, because this work is, yes, you are the leader, but that doesn't mean that you have to work alone. You are going to work with people. You are going to work with the team. And that's one of the reasons why you need to motivate yourself first and then motivate others. And the more you can motivate them, the more they can carry a work with you. That even they will surprise you what they can do. Because if they are being motivated, then they have their ideas where they can share. Maybe sometimes you are going in one way and it looks like it's not going to end. It looks like the project is becoming tougher and harder. So maybe members of your team has an idea where you can go further down. But if they are not being motivated, then they will not, contribute. They will not support, and they will not share their ideas that they have. So that is one reason why it is so important when they're carrying out the project that you support and you encourage and motivate those members of your team. Very, very important. Okay. And Mr. Ahmed also said, thank you so much, Dr. Omotola. The main reason for a good leader to keep and motivate his team is for higher productivity and consistent. I totally agree with you. And to add to that, it also will bring satisfaction, and it's also bring a higher quality and higher rate of performance. Because if you are being motivated, then you can perform well. And it's also going to lead to the project being successful and also have excellence. So the more you motivate people, the more they put their strength into this project making. So it's very, very important. So thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed. I want to appreciate all of my great leaders on this platform. Please don't be quiet. When we ask questions, please type on the chat box or raise your hand up and answer the questions. Or I might just call you. That's my style. So no one is gonna sit down here just listening. It's good to listen, to learn, and to understand. At the same time, it's good to involve. That makes it more better for us to understand. So let's move on. What are the 5 P's of effective leaders? Please listen carefully, because I'm going to ask this question and I want my chat box to be busy. I want this chat box to, just be rolling up. The 5 C's. So if you are talking about effective leadership, that will carry on the project successfully, then let's decide on this. So deciding if someone is a good or bad leader can be tricky sometimes. That's why people use the 5 P's of leadership, and you all need it. So let's explore these 5 P's. I hope you are listening to me. Personal attributes, position, purpose, procedure, and process, and product. So that's 5. The first one is personal attributes. The second one is position. Not really necessarily your position, but how you position yourself in managing this project. And then the third one is purpose. You have to have a purpose for it. Your why, your mission, your vision. Because the purpose will drive you to go at length to achieve together with the team. Then the fourth one is a procedure or process. The procedure or socks or process. And the last one is product. So these 5 P's is to analyze a leader's performance. Very, very important. I'm going to ask you questions soon, so hold on to those 5 P's and I will ask you questions about it. Like I said, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours is not enough. So when I mention all these key points, it's now your duty to go over there and learn more about personal attributes. How does this makes you to become an effective leader? Position, how you position yourself and even your position. The purpose, what purpose do you have? What's your purpose concerning that project? Procedures, how do you want to come about it? How do you want to work together? How do you want to manage? What tools do you want to use? What equipments do you want to use? What people do you want to involve? And many more. Then product itself. If it is product of services, you also have to think about that. That this project, on this product that you want to carry on, how effective will it be? Who will benefit from it? How impactful will it be? So these are the things. I'm going to ask you very soon, so stay. So let's move on. What are the 4 success criteria for project management? As a leader, you need to know these 4 success. It's very, very important. What are the 4 success criteria for project management? Main project success criteria includes the classic iron triangle. Those 4. It's like a triangle around it. So the first one will be cost of the project, of managing and also applying and also processing. The cost. I think we mentioned it yesterday as well. We have the cost, we have the time, and then the scope. So in addition, stakeholder satisfaction, team satisfaction, resource utilization, control, and risk management and quality are also vital project criteria categories. So apart from you mentioning the cost, the time, and the scope, you also need to be looking at how well will the stakeholders be satisfied, even the team members. And then what kind of resources are we utilizing? How do we control and manage it? Then the risk taking. How well are we taking the risks in managing this project? And also on top of it, the quality is very important, because your quality will add to your credibility. your quality of your product or your services will make you to stand out and distinguishes among the competitors. So how far do you want to go in making your project quality for people to see? Very important. I mean, like I was talking about the road construction. Recently, I traveled to Africa, Nigeria precisely, and I could see the different because I traveled almost 6 states in that country. So I can see the quality in those road construction. Same thing happens to the building, because a lot of people might set up, they want to be the builder or constructor, constructor of the building, but at the same time, you can see that the finishing, they start very well, but the finishing is not to be talked about. Same thing as the road, because if the road is not, you are constructing, is not lasting, maybe 2 years, 3 years down the line, we are now seeing the loophole, then there is no quality in that project. Very important. Okay, so before I ask you my 5 P's, let me tip you with this. Your action as a leader is very important. Your attitude and how confident you are, very, very important, because people look up to you. Your team members look up to you. So if you are scared and afraid to take up, to make decision, to move the team to the next level, to take them out of the comfort zone, then you need to work on that, because mindset is everything. And mindset will help you with your attitude, with your confidence, and your bravery. Very important. So, once again, I will say wisdom is the principal thing. And in all our getting, we get better understanding, because better understanding of life will lead you to better and quality performance, and fulfilled in life will start with your own personal development. Okay, so I'm asking this question. Let me see those that will support me in this question. What are the 4 success criteria for projects? And I think we've mentioned almost 6. Let me recap again. We have, apart from the cost, time, and scope, we also have the stakeholder satisfaction, team satisfaction, resource utilization, control, risk management, and quality are all also project criteria. Very, very important. So, my dear friends on the platform, can you just mention as many as you remember? I just mentioned them, but I just want to know that we are all together on this platform. So please use the chat box and start mentioning. Okay, I can see Ambassador Agnes Fortune raising her hand. Is she raising her hand or just praising us on this our lecture? Good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning, Your
Good.
Excellency. Good morning. How are
Good,
you?
good. I'm fine, thank you. So, do you want to contribute to what I've said?
Yes.
Okay.
Your question again, because I have a lot. You said a lot. So let me just
Uh,
repeat for you.
okay. The question is, apart from the classic iron triangle of criteria for project management, which we've mentioned it several times, cost, time, and scope. But in addition, we have other things that we also need to focus on. So I did mention stakeholders satisfaction, team satisfaction, resource utilization, control, risk management, and quality. These are very, very vital project criteria categories. So I want us to recap. And please, thank you so much, Dr. Amotola. Risk management, cost, scope, and quality control. Thank you.
Yes.
I also need you, Ambassador Agnes, to mention at least 3 if you have.
Your confidence, your
Okay.
wisdom,
Okay.
time,
Yeah.
and the scope, and your brains, and you have confidence in what you're doing, believe in what you're doing,
That's
making
good.
bold steps, bold decisions, because you are
Okay.
the leader and everything rests on your shoulder. So you have
Yes.
to be able to designate to the right people. So you have to know your people's strength. Who
Okay.
is good
That
at
is your
what?
team. That's your team
Yes.
member you're
Your
talking about.
teams, yes, you have to
Excellent.
know their strength and
Okay.
how to designate the job to get it done, to keep
Okay.
up with the time, because the quality of your time and action and everything is involved. But it's
Okay.
rests on your shoulder to make the right decisions.
Okay, thank you so much. And that is very important, focusing on the team that is working with you to carry out this project. Thank you so much, Ambassador Agnes. I also want with okay, yes, we have time management. We also have the missions and vision. Values should be well defined and health benefit. Thank you so much, Dr. Omotala. I also want to ask because that is also part of because Ambassador Agnes mentioned about the team, focusing on the team, and Dr. Motala also has been focusing on the time management, risk management, everything management, the vision, the mission, and that. What about those people that will benefit from the project that you are carrying out, which I'd also mentioned? So can somebody also um, help us in that area? You carried out, I did mention, I was telling you about my own story when I traveled to Nigeria and then I saw the roads being constructed, building and other thing. So in my own, let's put myself as the benefactor of that project. So I was satisfied. That's one of them. I did mention some. So what about our stakeholders? So I'm giving you the answers, but I want you to answer those questions. So I'm just going to call on Madam Patience. What are the benefactors gaining from this project that you carried out? Okay. So I know that there's been a lot of connection problem this morning, but we will still keep on going. Anybody else without mentioning any name? Okay, let me just mention we have stakeholder satisfaction. Any project you are taking, any project you are working on, there will be stakeholders. Stakeholders can be the customers or the beneficiary. It could be the sponsored, the people sponsoring it. It could even be the government allocating some fund for that project. So thank you so much, Dr. Amotola. Stakeholder satisfaction. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. So it could be the government, it could be the passers or the passengers or what do you call them now? Those that are working, that are making use of your project that you have established and they are benefiting from it. So, how well are they being satisfied? Because you have to look ahead. Are they going to be satisfied with this project after you've successfully finished it? So you have the stakeholders. We also have other people as well to satisfy in this project that you've successfully done. So you have to look. No, so now you started this project. The questions you need to ask yourself is, when you finish up successfully with this project, how satisfied we, the benefiters, will be? So you have to, and for you to answer that question is for you to put more effort in carrying out that project. So, and for you to put more effort and go extra miles, then you need to study more. You need to study, you need to watch videos, you need to go at length to see those that have done what the projects that you want to do. Because some people have done it, like I said yesterday. So nothing new. It's just that we just have to, establish it. Somebody created a headcraft, the airplane. We are all traveling and we are all enjoying it. And we are all satisfied. Services is different from the actual project. But at least someone is taking us from Nigeria to London or from London to America. So we are using a kind of project of somebody's dream. And I'm satisfied anytime I travel. So I'm part of the stakeholders. And these are the things that we need to be looking into. So thank you so much. Dr. Elizabeth Vandy, thank you so much for your contribution. Yes, client goals and satisfaction, expectation as well, documentation, resource capacity, and team satisfaction. So I hope we are all learning. Thank you so much. You are doing very well on the chat box. I really appreciate that. And we just need to continue to be learning together. Let me use this opportunity to appreciate Professor M.S. Pervez, CHRCUSA from Bangladesh, joining us this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
I hope you are enjoying our teaching.
Definitely. I am learning many things from you. Yes.
We are all learning together. Thank you so much, sir, for your time this morning.